Hello and welcome to today's video. If you are new here, please subscribe if you enjoy this video. Our videos are not a diagnosis. We are simply speaking our opinions, not facts. Today we are going to be taking a look at the recent events in the life of Twitch streamer, Amouranth. The footage we are about to go through is extremely toxic. It contains threats of violence, rage, gaslighting, manipulation, verbal abuse, insults, extortion, blackmail, financial abuse, and mental abuse. If this sounds like it may be too much of a hard viewing, then please skip this video, and I will see you in the next one. Over the last few days it has become public knowledge that Amouranth has a husband who seems to be abusing her. My opinion is that this man appears to be a malignant narcissist, who also shows signs of psychopathy. These are only my opinions, and the video we are reviewing contains alleged information. Let's get started.
That is insanity. If you think that of me, then we should not be together and we should not work together.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you that right now. If you think that, I won't want us to be together.
Okay.
So if you think that,
okay, sure. I agree.
The narcissist's silence here is shock. He is shocked that she is agreeing with his verbal threat to leave her, and his tactic of manipulation is failing. Narcissists often throw around threats of ending the relationship. They expect you to beg and plead for them to stay and feed their ego, and give them narcissistic supply. When she agrees with him, it leaves him utterly stunned for a moment.
which is why I'm about to tear it down with this tweet.
Just because we're incompatible doesn't mean you have to try to destroy my life.
I do.
Why?
I'm taking it down to 0.
This is a common narcissistic response when their victim no longer wants to suffer the abuse and wishes to leave. They threaten to ruin your home, life, and reputation, and sometimes result to physical violence. She says that he doesn't need to ruin her life, just because they are not compatible, and his response is, "Yes, I do," said like a true man-child.
Because I built it for someone I thought was compatible with.
You didn't build it for someone. I literally put in hours of streaming, all of my work, I learned at the photo shoots. I've done the work too. It's not like I'm just
Oh, now you're claiming credit for it.
What do you mean I'm claiming credit for it? I've literally been the one streaming for all these years and doing the photo shoots. Like, what do you mean claiming credit?
To briefly explain the situation, Amouranth is the face of the Twitch channel, her YouTube channel, photo shoots, interviews, and social media. She is the one that puts in all of the work, and it seems to be that he views her as his cash cow. She says that she isn't claiming credit, because it goes without saying. Until that week, the public had no idea this man officially existed. She was the one who would do 24-hour streams and work non-stop to earn the money. He is gaslighting her by implying that she has no right to claim the credit, when in truth the credit is all hers.
And now he's texting me, "Wow, you did it this time. You ruined us." Really? I'm the one that ruined us? You literally told me you were going to kill my dogs, and you expect me not to snap?
Texting to say that she ruined them is gaslighting. He wasn't getting his own way, so he blames her. Lack of accountability and responsibility are common narcissistic tactics. When he threatened her dogs, that shows a deep lack of empathy and probable psychopathy. He knows that this will get her where it will hurt the most, the safety of her animals, so he is using this as leverage to manipulate her.
After you say you're going to ruin everything, asshole? What do you mean, why? You guys just heard all this bullshit? What do you mean, why? If you're going to try to stab me in the back on my social media platforms, it deserves to be out there that you're the one lying and being an asshole to me.
To explain this further, it came to light that she does not have control over her own social media accounts. He does. The same applies for her bank accounts and everything else. He has his sticky fingers in it all. When a narcissist can no longer control their victim, they will sometimes attempt to tarnish their victim's reputation and make other people's opinions on them become a negative one.
What the heck?
I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
Good, I don't care.
His narcissistic rage is in such a strong flow that he is tripping over his own words. His voice is raised and tense. He has fumbled for words as he scurries to find more attempts to gaslight.
Literally got physical with me. And then, tried to take my phones away because he was going to destroy my PC when I recorded it. Now he's just trying to say because he knows he just admitted he was lying.
Physical violence can often occur in toxic relationships with a narcissist. Taking away their phone or other devices is also a common occurrence, as well as controlling their social media. It is their way of exerting control over you. A narcissist loves to dominate your forms of communication, as it makes your world smaller and in turn makes you easier to manipulate and control. They also desire to check your devices because they have a low self-esteem. Narcissists often stray in a relationship, so they expect you to do the same, so they want to keep tabs on you.
Maybe stop making threats about you're gonna ruin my career and kill my dogs and sell my horses and send them to a meat auction if you're gonna be this way. No, I'm not gonna answer your phone call now. Now that you know that I'm streaming it and you're like, oh, yeah, you piece of shit. You're just gonna lie because you know that it's live. God. Tired. Yeah, tweet about it. You literally just admitted you were lying about the tweet, dipshit. Fake as God, I wish. I've been telling him we fight so much we should just stream it. With it. Never good enough. When I was a 500k Andy, it was like, why can't you just get 1k? When I was a 1k, why can't you just get 5k? As 5k, why can't you just get 10k? And now that I'm a 10k Andy, it's like, why can't you be at 20k? It's like, it's never good enough. I don't get days off. I don't get to see my horses. He's saying he's gonna sell my horses because I'm not hitting 20k, 15k average viewers.
This is extreme control and manipulation. His lack of empathy towards her is unnerving. He threatens her dogs' lives and her horses' lives. He doesn't allow her to have a day off or do and see the things she wants to do. He has no compassion toward her. He is constantly ordering her to reach higher online goals in order to leech off of the money she earns. Narcissists, although not always, will often expect you to fork up the money. This is because they lack the responsibility to do it themselves. They also lack accountability and expect others to cater to their needs. They have a strong sense of self-entitlement, so will expect you to provide what they so desire. Keeping her from seeing her own animals and ordering the work to constantly get harder and more unreachable sounds a lot like forced labor. She is being coerced to earn more money and having her wants and needs taken from her as a form of manipulation and intimidation. When you are being extorted by a so-claimed loved one, then you are in one of the most dangerous and controlling situations imaginable.
Tired of this dude. So toxic. I can't have a normal stream and enjoy myself without comparing me to every single girl that's online right now. You have all these followers. You should be 2 times as much, 3 times as much. You should be at 5x her viewers. I'm like, shut up and just let me enjoy my stream. Deal with it anymore. The threatening to kill my dogs. Too much. Now he's blaming me. He's like, oh, I was literally answering DMs while arguing with you. It's still working. You just ruined us. Like, well, maybe you shouldn't say you're gonna kill my dogs, you dipshit. Like, I'm so tired of it. If you can't control yourself, go to anger management like I've been trying to tell you for years. Go get therapy. God. I'm tired of that. Like, I haven't left for years because it's like a Jekyll and Hyde situation where it's like when we're not fighting, everything feels like when we were dating again. It's like, off. Because it's like a Jekyll and Hyde situation.
A Jekyll and Hyde situation. When they aren't fighting, everything feels like when they were dating again. This is exactly what it is like to be in a relationship with a narcissist. There is a constant tug and pull at your emotions, a constant downpour of gaslighting and love bombing. Things go bad again on the narcissist's terms. When they are bored with that, they return to love bombing you in order to pull you back in again. Over time, they break you down more and more and make you an easier mold for their cruel tactics.
You want to divorce me? Fine. Whatever. I don't care anymore. I'm just tired of it. Just divorce me because I wasn't successful enough for you, even though I helped you make multi-millions of dollars. You want to burn it all to the ground because you're a... Sure. Whine about it. anymore. I'd rather be broke again and deal with anymore.
That's the hard truth. When someone is with a narcissist and they are reaching their emotional limit, you are in such a desperate time in your life that you would rather suffer many other of life's cruel events than spend another second with the narcissist. Sadly, the average amount of attempts to leave a toxic relationship is up to 7 attempts before they leave for good. One of the many reasons is because of the power the narcissist holds over their victim. Here we see that the narcissist has control over her money and is threatening to get rid of it all because she isn't doing what he wants her to. If and when the time comes, although she has the moral right to every penny, she may feel that being broke is a much better option than breathing another minute of the narcissist's air. When the end of the relationship with the narcissist finally arrives, being broke can be a much better and safer option when the victim is in such a despairing and toxic environment. Hopefully that doesn't happen, and her money remains her own. But I can understand the sheer desperation in her words.
I'm so done. I'm so done. I've been wanting to tell people that, like, let's just stream together. Just tell them that we're married, because it's like our relationship would be better if we just stream them, and it's fighting all the time. But no, Mister, don't say that because it's gonna ruin the business model. It's not time yet. Yourself. I'm done with it. I'm not gonna you anymore. Piece of.
What a toxic situation to be in. He married a person and would rather hide himself away than be loud and proud for marrying the woman he claimed to love because the money means so much more to him. Exploiting others and experiencing fantasies of money, wealth, and importance are common narcissistic traits. He would rather exploit her and gain a larger income than publicly make it known that he is married to her. The money is much more valuable to him than the relationship. I am just going to allow the next clip to play through without interruption, so that you can get a full experience of what gaslighting can sound like. Gaslighting is a form of abuse that involves a person deliberately causing someone to doubt their sanity. This may cause feelings of confusion or powerlessness. The long-term effects of gaslighting include trauma, anxiety, and depression.
Exactly. Because I'm going to let you say what you think you heard. But then I'm going to say what I thought I said. But you cannot interrupt mine because I'm not going to interrupt you.
What are you saying? What did you just say to me?
You want me to say it again?
Yes.
Will you leave? Because then I'll say it 10 times.
Yeah.
I told you. Then just pack up.
What are you saying to me?
Because are you even listening?
You just said something really mean.
Oh, yeah, I did. Because you didn't, and did you even listen to what I said? What was the condition?
I don't remember.
Exactly. See? I said, I'm going to let you say what you think you heard. Then, when you're done, I'm going to say what I said. I'm not going to interrupt you, and you're not going to interrupt me.
You just...
Now, let's stop right there. No, stop! Stop!
Why did you say you were going to kill dogs?
You're literally doing the thing that you did this morning, which is you're interrupting what I'm explaining to you.
No, tell me. That's not acceptable.
What do you mean, no? I'm telling you right now. You're interrupting me telling you!
Why did you say you were going to kill my dogs?
Leave the house.
Okay, I can leave the... you know what? Actually, I shouldn't leave the house because my dogs are here.
We'll take the dogs and leave. I'm telling you. You're asking the question, I'm telling you, and you're interrupting, telling you. Literally.
What are you saying? You just told me you were going to kill dogs if I didn't do a 24-hour stream.
Nope, did not say that. Now you're being a liar.
I'm not
I said I'm going to tell you what I said in terms of the earlier. Because you're still saying that oh my God, dude. You said, why are you pausing? You didn't ask a question. You said a statement. Did you say that? No?
I tried to tell you
Are
what
you
I
saying you
heard.
did not say that? Are you saying you did not say that?
I tried to tell you what I heard from you. And then you called me a liar.
Then you tell me, what did you say?
I don't even know what you're saying anymore.
Why would we only do threesomes with guys? I think
I
we
don't
should
want to
do them with
do
guys.
threesomes.
Oh my god!
I don't want to do.
See this right here is why I said that. You weren't even listening, which is my point. If you're not listening well enough, then you're literally... Now you see why. I didn't say if you don't shit 24 hours, I'm going to kill your dogs.
You're literally...
No, listen! I said, I'm going to say a thing, you're going to say a thing, and I bet you're not going to hear mine at all.
That's not what you said.
And to prove the point, I said something terrible. To prove that when something is very, very important to you, you literally don't hear anything else. That was the whole point. And now that you're trying to play the victim, I'm pissed even more because you're now lying. You didn't even hear what I said. That's the point. I said it very clearly, but you didn't hear it. Why? Because something more terrible distracted you.
I don't think you're hearing what you say.
No, I did. I said it on purpose. I said it to show you how easily distracted you are. Your workout condition. You're lying. You're literally lying to me. I said this. Stop. I said, you're going to tell me what you said? Then I'm going to tell you what I said. And if you lie or interrupt my part, I'm going to kill your dogs. That's exactly what I said. And I said that because I knew when I say that, instantly you forget what you said and what I said. Both.
Why do you have to say you're gonna kill my dog? What does that help anything?
Because, stop. Zoom out. Because you weren't understanding my point, which is this. When there's something that emotionally triggers you, you actually don't remember anything else. And that's my whole point. You were emotionally triggered. You weren't actually listening to me. But then you try to come back and use that as my fault for not saying it. But I did say it. You just don't remember. Here's the crazy part. I had already forgiven you for not remembering. But then you came at me and said, no, you didn't say it. You're being crazy. That's what you did. Listen, it's okay to be emotionally frail. It's okay. It would be even better if you just accepted and admitted it instead of being so defensive about it. But what is not okay is to be emotionally frail and then blame it on the person who's not.
What? What are you even talking about? You brought up the dogs out of nowhere.
Exactly.
So what
To prove a point.
point is there improving?
See? You're proving my point right now.
What? I'm asking you to... I don't even understand what you're saying to me.
I know. That's my point. My point is, are you listening or not? If you're not, then get out.
I'm literally listening, but you're not making any sense.
Well, no, you're not listening because it makes perfect sense. I'm going to say it one more time. If you don't get it, I need you to get out. My point was this. If something triggers you emotionally, you will not remember anything else except that. Because in that moment, you were triggered. And I was saying things. I'm talking about the original. When you said I did not ask you a question. I'm talking about that time. You were emotionally triggered. I get it. I was talking. You seem like you're listening. I'm not there in person. I don't really know. If I was there in person, I can always tell when you're not listening. But the point is this. I asked you a question. You didn't hear the question. I had already guessed that. But when I paused, and you eventually, I'm not even talking about the mechanism. You eventually said, or insinuated, you didn't ask a question, why are you pausing? And that's what I said. No, I did ask a question. And then you said, you're being crazy. You didn't ask a question. You said a statement. That's what you said. And that's what got me mad. Why? It's one thing to say I didn't hear your question. That's fine. But you were essentially, at that juncture, saying I'm crazy. And have voices in my head.
I never said those words. I said...
Stop! Insinuating. See, that's why I have to be real careful with the words. That is what that means. Even if you didn't mean to, that's what it means. If you go, you didn't even ask a question and you're waiting for an answer, bro, stop. That is insinuating someone is crazy. And if you don't know that, well, great. But then you got to be much more careful about your words, as you're telling me I should be. I just proved the point. No. It triggers me when you insinuate that about me, just like it triggers you when I say certain keywords.
I did not...
Oh my God, why are you doing it even now?
Because I didn't say you were crazy. I just let you know that you didn't...
I didn't say you said I was. I said you insinuated. Okay, stop. Do you know what that word means or no? Fighting a battle when you don't even know what that word means? What does insinuate mean?
Like imply?
Absolutely. And here's the thing, okay? You can imply something without meaning it. Isn't that true?
No.
Oh my God.
Like, you're trying to act like that I'm saying you're crazy. I was just letting you know that you didn't actually ask the question. It's okay to think that you asked a question, but not actually have asked. I was just letting you know that you didn't ask, and that's why I didn't answer. I didn't realize you were waiting for me to answer anything.
Okay, I'm ready to burn this empire to the ground. I'm gonna start tweaking it. I have the tweet drafted. I'm just gonna send it now.
What are you sending?
The full swatting of your husband. And have an assistant do it too.
You literally tried to take my phone. I got scared because you got physical, and I called...
Yeah, but I'm tweeting it now, so good
But
luck.
so you're lying on my Twitter. That's gonna look real good.
Sure, whatever. I don't care, I'm tweeting it. I'm Amouranth's assistant, or I'm Amouranth's husband, and she's swatting me and calling the cops and calling it a false abuse claim.
I didn't say you abused me. I called the cops because
Okay,
you literally were on top of me trying to take my phones from me. You're literally just lying on my Twitter.
Yeah, I don't care. I built the Twitter.
Yeah, you used my body to build this empire.
And I'm gonna get your OnlyFans banned too.
I literally know the CEO. I can literally just ask her.
Yeah, so do I. And guess what? I never signed
You don't know her. You don't even talk to her. I'm the one who calls her.
My body is in the content, and I never signed a waiver.
Your body is not in the content.
Really?
Your hands? Ooh, lots of people's hands are.
I'm gonna sue you for dying.
The whole thing, all those concepts were literally your idea. You can't, act like you didn't...
I didn't sign a waiver.
You don't need to sign the waiver if it was your idea.
Okay, let's see how that holds up legally.
What?
I'm gonna spend tonight disassembling this entire empire.
What are you saying?
I'm saying what I'm saying. Stop acting like you... I almost accidentally did it because of this car that almost came. What are you doing?
You can tweet it if you're gonna tweet it.
Really?
Yeah, go for it.
You don't think I will?
No, I don't think you will because you know that you're lying.
What does that matter? It'll only make me continue to lie and tear down your image. You said I could tweet it, right?
Yeah, go for it.
All right, no taking this back.
Okay.
Doing personal too.
Okay. Let's go ahead and lie. Whatever.
Why do I care? If we're going to war, why do I care? You just lied to me. And shut up.
I didn't lie to you at all.
I'm gonna make it worse than Call me a liar, make it worse.
By what?
You don't even know. You
What are you even talking about, man?
said I would get tweeted. No, but I'm gonna write.
Because I can't stop you. You have my logins to some of my accounts.
We don't get along. We should not be together.
We got along fine until you decided to make money the main
I
priority.
didn't say a thing. I said, it's okay for you to not hear. It's not okay for you to tell me what I didn't say, especially if the context is literally I was waiting for a response. You were just calling me crazy then.
I didn't say you were crazy.
No. Dude, I'm gonna give you one last chance. I'm gonna irrevocably destroy everything. I can tell you something that shatters you forever, and I'll start tweeting about it too.
But what? Why would you want to do that? I don't understand.
Because you are literally telling me I did not say something that I literally said.
That would be okay to let me.
You're just right here. I'm gonna tell you right now, dude. You're about to lose your entire fucking life in terms of everything that's been built because you're too obstinate to just merely accept that you didn't hear a thing. But I'm already very forgiving about that.
Because you're
But no,
literally
you want to go forward, no, you want to go aggressive, and you want to say, no, I didn't mishear. I did not hear. You didn't say it. That's what you want to fight the battle on.
I feel like I have to be honest with you. I shouldn't have to act like I'm always wrong just so that you don't seem bad.
Let me ask you this. Are you acting like you're wrong, or is it possible that you're wrong?
It's not because I was literally listening to you. I'm just letting you know you didn't finish saying what you thought. I do that sometimes where I feel like I said something, or I thought I said something.
I don't do that. But here's the thing. You definitely, it's okay. You're right. You'd be right if I didn't pause and wait for like a minute.
You didn't wait for a minute. You waited for like 10 seconds, and I was just thought you were letting the message sink in, and then you like answer me. I'm like, you didn't ask a question. Like you said a statement, and I repeated the statement.
That is insanity. If you think that of me, then we should not be together, and we should not work together.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you that right now. If you think that, I don't want us to be together.
Okay.
So if you think that.
Okay, sure. I agree.
Which is why I'm about to tear it down with this tweet.
Just because we're incompatible doesn't mean you have to try to destroy my life.
I do.
Why?
I'm zero. Because I built it for someone I thought I was compatible with.
You didn't build it for someone. I literally put in hours of streaming, all of my work, like I learned did the photo shoots. I've done the work too. It's not like I'm just.
Now you're claiming credit for it.
What do you mean I'm claiming credit for it? I've literally been the one streaming for all these years and doing the photo shoots. Like, what do you mean claiming credit? I would lock my door, but he broke that too. And so I ran in here to call the cops, and he literally kicked the door in and broke, like, this doesn't even have a hinge anymore. And then he also, another day, right from the SD Peach game, he was, like, trying to smash my phone against my computer, try to pull monster on my computer,
timing,
and then
but
took
$50,000.
took, like, one of the objects in my room, I think it was this, like, one of the chairs, or one of the tables, and, like, hit it against this wall and made this. This was my dog, but this was him. Just, like, throw stuff. No, I didn't. I threw it in your direction, but not at you, to the side of you. Didn't hit you. Wasn't trying to hit you. I just fucking threw it. Like, okay. Just fuck off.
This is a common narcissistic trait, known as narcissistic rage. Narcissists have poor emotional control. A lot of narcissists will express their poor emotional control by resulting in violence and rage. They use this to control you, intimidate you, and manipulate the situation.
Well, of course, it's my fault.
You are what you love,
because I
not
just
what loves
decided
you.
to snap during this argument and turn the mic on. It's my fault now. I ruined it. Okay, buddy.
Amo, he is gaslighting you, abusing you, manipulating you, threatening you, using you. In case you need to hear this to make it clear, you are in an abusive relationship. You are the victim. Don't let this go on. We are here for you.
Literally, screenshots from when we were in the car. He makes me change his name. Sherry's literally my mom's name. But it's like, off. He's like, how long is that car ride? Stream lag so bad. This is fail. Massive fail. A fail. What are you doing? Get the there. And, you know, I mean, the cameraman, we're like, we're in the house now. It's like, the next time when I say plan, do it. Dumb. Do you understand? Like, what plan talking about? It's like, this, I'm calling you. So I disappeared from stream. Takes a call. So I can't, I tell them I can't talk right now. We're getting Wi-Fi. I don't care. You get the call now. Last chance. About to dump your luggage. You know, from my hotel room. But throwing your stupid merch off the balcony. Proceeding to ditch your stuff. You don't need the makeup or the live view, like the stream epic, or the clothes, huh? Deleting social media in 1 minute. Buying options that expire and blasting the cash. About to shut down bank account, your bank account too. Lag is terrible. Stream is garbage. It's like, about to delete Twitter in 30 seconds. If you don't call me, my phone's literally off, right? I'm just like, it literally died. Gonna donate $250,000 to diplomacy. It's like a bird sanctuary he likes. In the next 2 minutes, $250K gone. We'll donate $500K in 3 minutes. If no call in 1 minute, I will absolutely make sure Kyron goes to a meatpacking house. And that's what made me lose it. The most I was threatening to kill the dogs today was like the last one, man. I could not take it anymore. 20 seconds, time's up, $750K gone. Now we can't do a down payment for a California house. Another $250K in 5 minutes. About to tweet about you swatting me. The thing he said he was lying about, admitted it. And 10 minutes, you never talk to my nephews again. Tweeting in minutes, 1 minute gone. Tweeting in 1 minute. $1 million donated to diplomacy. LOL, making me reduce it $1. He didn't actually do it. He's just a pussy. Another $250K in 5 minutes. Don't worry, I unpacked you. I went back to my hotel and my stuff that was literally like unpacked just to make it inconvenient, so that I had to scramble to the airport. Like, done, dude. I'm fucking done.
The amount of threats and attempts to manipulate her in those text messages seems like an attempt for a world record. His narcissistic rage is even clear to see within his text messages.
Just a typical day in my relationship. More like relationship. Just done. And then, like, the therapist even told him that it's a form of, like, psychological abuse, and that I'm basically living in a fancy prison. And then he was changed for a bit, and then the hot tub meta arose, and he was like, oh, this is an opportunity. And then he turned into an asshole again. When I agreed to commit to the grind because it was a good financial opportunity for us. And there went all the therapy progress. Right out the window. Always threatening to cut off the internet if my number's not high enough. Get out here right now so he can yell at me for 12 hours.
Narcissists love to hold your mental health and body hostage, while they drown you in narcissistic rage and word salad. It is a common occurrence for a narcissist to hold your mind hostage to yell, belittle, mock, and threaten you for many hours on end. The victim spends the time trying to correct the situation, trying to keep up with the gaslighting, trying to make sense of the situation, trying to diffuse the rage, and trying to not utterly lose their mind. This, in my opinion, is the true narcissist. The very inner core that only a few select will see when the demon takes off the mask. It is when their soulless black eyes appear, while their verbal abuse eats your soul alive.
Whole Jekyll and Hyde situation where it's like they'll be really fucking mean and they'll apologize and then they'll be really nice for a while. And then you, God forbid, you sleep in a little. Oh no, we're mean again. Normally I can handle it. I'm just like, he's gonna calm down later and it's gonna be fine. But today it's just like, I'm gonna kill your dogs if you don't stream 24 hours. It's like, no, I'm not doing that with you. I'm done with this game. That's too far. It's too far. We're done.
This is the type of mantra that the victim often repeats to themselves. If they just get over this downpour of narcissistic rage, then they will eventually calm down and be all sweet and kind again, which is love bombing. These situations very, very rarely improve. If this is the norm now, it will be the norm later.
The help the accounts are like two-factor under his number and all he has all like the login information of things, you know. It's like keeps you there with the fear and the threats. And you fear that he's going to do something to your animals. And then he's nice again. And says everything's going to be okay. Everything's going to be fine. I'm sorry. I won't do that. I won't get therapy. Blah, blah, blah. I'm just like, at this, it's just ingrained in me to be like, okay, I guess I'm wrong, because I'm always wrong, great. It's like, okay. Sorry for if I triggered anybody with past abuse. Anyway, so that happened. That was actually the first time that he's ever heard himself on a recording, because as I told you guys before, previously, when I recorded him, he would just like refuse to listen to recordings. Sometimes with like take phones, etc., so he would never actually hear them. And I think that when he heard himself on that call, it really sunk in how much of an asshole he is. So you never realized, idiot. Anyways. So as of today, though, I have access to all of my accounts and finances again. He's not here. He's getting help. And I'm seeking legal and emotional counsel.
As the stream went on, Amouranth mentioned being free, needing therapy, and that she would now be able to see her horses. So I am going to hope that this is true, and that the relationship is over. Unfortunately, it is a common occurrence for the victim to return to the abuser, so I am going to hope that she doesn't return to him, and also hope that he hasn't made her save face on his behalf. When Amouranth mentioned that he wasn't there because he was getting help somewhere else, and that he had returned her accounts to her, and that he was shocked to hear himself on the recording, then it makes me suspect love bombing. When a narcissist's manipulation is no longer working, or they come too close to tipping off of the edge and losing their victim, they suddenly play nice, fakely admit fault, love bomb you, and promise that things will get better. So my biggest hope is that she does not fall for these tactics and stays strong in her resolve to terminate the relationship. I wish her nothing but the very best. If you happen to be watching this video because you have a narcissist in your life, know that you are not alone. Seek help with the people that you trust. Find help with outside sources, such as professionals who best know how to handle the situation. If you are unable to escape at this current time, then focus on recognizing the manipulation. Protect the relationships that you have outside of the abusive relationship, or seek to regain them. Expect what you know to be unsafe territory, and understand your own limitations. Try your best to hold on to your boundaries, choose your battles to ensure your own safety, and above all else, know that you deserve to feel safe. Should you ever escape the toxic relationship, know that there is no time limit to finding yourself once again after such tragic events. Please reach out to a therapist if you feel that it will benefit you and your mental health. Your mind, body, and spirit are worthy of a healthy existence. Thanks for watching our channel. Please hit that like button and subscribe if you want to see more. Until next time, stay safe.